Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. As you know, April showers bring May flowers, and after being inspired by all of the beautiful blooms popping up, we're sharing with you a watercolor wildflower study that we did in this beautiful Blush Silk Artisan sketchbook. Personalized in copper foil motifs and hand bound with the finest watercolor paper. Starting out by sketching lightly with my pencil, drawing the outline of the flower. If you have a heavy hand, I suggest erasing your pencil lines a bit before you start in with your watercolor paints. With watercolor, I like to slowly add in my colors, as once your paper is wet, they will spread and saturate the paper a lot more than you would think. Use a paper towel to gently blot your paper when you've added too much water or paint. But don't rub, because your paper is wet and it will tear. Notice I worked light to dark with my colors, starting with the yellow and layering in shades of pink and orange with hot pink for the details. A little out of frame, but you can see me over here on the side doing more of an abstract version of the carnation. I really love how this turned out, how the colors flow so freely and naturally. I finished off my carnation painting with a yellow-green chartreuse color background and splatters of the hot pink paint. Let's paint this beautiful hellebore flower. Again, sketching lightly with my pencil and erasing all of my dark lines. I slowly build up my colors, blotting the extra water and color out. This is also why I love using these aqua brushes. You just squeeze the handle and fresh water comes out, allowing you to easily blend your colors. When using watercolor paints, you kind of have to jump around the page to paint, allowing the sections to dry before you paint what's next to it. Doing this will prevent your colors from blending together. When adding in the speckled detail of your flower, you want to make sure that you're using the very tip of your brush to get the thin line detail, holding your brush straight up, not adding a lot of pressure. Let's paint bright and bold sunflowers. I decided to go straight into painting for this flower. I started with brown, painting the center of the flower, then a bright yellow for the petals. I'm using the tip of my brush to bring each petal to a point and using the belly of my brush to create the petal's shape. So I quickly realized that my spacing was going to be so off and I went way too big with the first flower. So I just slowly let them get more abstract as I continued to paint. You'll notice that I left spacing between each one of my petals because when you look at a sunflower, the petals are kind of layered on top of each other, as with most flowers. You don't want the colors to bleed together, and since the petals beneath the top layer are going to be a little lighter in color, that's why I left the spacing of drying time, and then you can see I add in kind of a darker, more golden yellow on those petals that are in the behind layer. If your yellow is coming out way too bright and you don't have a nice golden brown color, you can add a little bit of the brown into your yellow or even just a dot of purple and it will help neutralize it. I got so excited when I came across this field of these beautiful wild Scottish thistles, so of course I had to go pick some to paint. Warning, they do have thorns. They are very prickly, but so beautiful, and I had a lot of fun painting these. Once again, I just went straight in for the paint and just skipped the whole pencil part. And I let these be very abstract and kind of let the water do the work. I started by wetting the paper with the shape of the thistle, and then I add in the color each time, and that allows the purples to kind of separate and spread out naturally. And then as they dried, I went back in, adding more details and spikes and little dots. I really enjoyed doing this flower study and sharing it with you guys here. I have a few pages left in this sketchbook, so I will probably fill them up with some more flowers as the summer continues on, and I will share those with you on our Instagram, so make sure you're following us at Blue Sky Papers there and on Facebook. And could you please do us a favor, like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.